Alright class, in this video I'm going to talk about how do we determine if a given information is a right triangle. So the first thing I want you to do is look at these directions here. We're going to substitute values for each of the variables that is part of the Pythagorean theorem. Remember that C is always the largest number because this is our hypotenuse. So our hypotenuse is always represented by the variable C. Alright, then you're going to simplify each side of the equation. If the numbers are equal on each side, then it is a right triangle. But if the numbers are not equal, then it's not a right triangle. So let's look at some examples here. So number 5, we're going to determine if the following sides form a right triangle. Right here, I'm going to go ahead and start labeling my legs and my hypotenuse here. Remember, A and B are always our legs, and C is our hypotenuse. So C should be our largest number. Between these three numbers, 34 centimeters will be our hypotenuse, or our C. So I'm going to write C equals 34. Okay. Then the remainders are less than 34, so these are going to be my legs. So I'll have 16 here and 30 here. I'm going to go ahead and substitute it into my equation. I have, remember, it's a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Let's go ahead and substitute this in. So this will be 16, 30 equals 34. So what I'm going to do now is simplify each side and see if they equal each other. So 16 squared, if I use my calculator, I will get 256 plus 30 squared, which is 900, equals, well, 34 squared is going to give me 1,156. If I add the other side, because I'm not completely done, I will get 1,156. So these are equivalent to each other. So the information that I've been given is a right triangle. So does the left side equal the right side? Yes. What does that mean? That 16 centimeters, 30 centimeters, and 34 centimeters are part of a right triangle. Which is exactly what we wanted. Alright? So, hopefully you guys kind of understand where we're going here. We have one more that I want to talk about, and then we'll see what we do next. Alright, so number 6, we're going to go ahead and try to figure out which one's our largest side, because that's going to be our hypotenuse. In that case, it is 42. So I'm going to go ahead and write C on top of 42, because that's my hypotenuse. My leg will be the remainder. So it doesn't matter which one you label A and B, as long as they're both legs. So I'm going to write 21 for A and 29 for B. Go ahead and substitute that in to your formula. And let's see if we get the same answer for both sides. So if you want to go ahead and do this on your own, you can. And pause this video and then check back with me. Alright, so I've decided to simplify both sides, and when I do, I find out that I have 1,282 is equal to 1,764. That is not true. That is not they're not equal on both sides. So what does that mean? Well, the given information is not part of the right triangle. So I'm going to write that down right here. So I went ahead and wrote that down. 21 centimeters and 29 centimeters and 42 centimeters do not form a right triangle. It's just an ordinary triangle. It's not a specific right triangle. So hopefully hopefully you guys understand what we're going to be doing in order to determine a right triangle. In another video, I'm going to show you how to use this in word problems. Okay, so if you have any questions, please let me know, and good luck solving these type of problems.